Hey, good evening, everybody. Friday evening before the Christmas weekend. I just got done with a back workout tonight at the gym that I always go to. Took one of my girls with me tonight, so I didn't video any of that, but got that done. Did some lat pull downs with the rubber bands, like I've shown you before. Did some dumbbell rows, not on the bench, but just standing, kind of leaning on my knee, pulling with the other arm. Got some good work on that. And then I did the T-bar rows to finish up on the back. And then I went ahead and did some shrugs for the lats tonight. Don't ever work the lats too much other than just normal lifting and things like that. So got that done. I was worn out tonight. Kind of a theme lately. I just haven't been sleeping real well. Still trying to get over whatever little sickness I've got. It doesn't affect me other than I'm just kind of worn out and tight chest kind of thing. So I hadn't either I headed it off or hadn't taken full effect. But also I got up this morning and went and did a chest workout this morning, so splitting up my days. So it was a push-pull day basically, but did chest in the morning and back in the evening. And I don't know that I'll keep doing it. I'm going to finish out through the weekend doing this, because tomorrow I'll hit biceps, triceps in the morning, shoulders in the evening, and then Sunday will be a leg day. So I'll do all the legs on one day. And then I worked outside, manual labor all day, and didn't eat the best just because I was working. I didn't stop and eat. So that probably has a lot to do with why I'm fatigued tonight. I'm only at about 160 grams of protein on the day. So that's 90 shy of where I need to be. So I'm going to eat some. I doubt I'll get to the 250 tonight, just because I don't want to go to sleep on, 90 grams of protein. I'm sure that'd cause me some sleep problems, but gonna get some more protein in me for tonight, and then just work on tomorrow, making sure I eat adequately, especially if I'm gonna be working out twice a day for the weekend. Just seeing how that goes. But after tonight, I'm worn out, and so we'll see how it goes. I just thought that if I split it up, I could be more intense on specific body parts, which it worked out this morning, because I knew all I had to do was chest. So, I did started with my incline barbell, then went to incline dumbbell, and then I went to flat bench dumbbell, and then I did some flies, some standing flies where you come across the body, and then I did this one where you squeeze the 10-pound plates in front of you and just press forward. And that always gets a good squeeze in the chest from outside to inside. So that's a good finisher for me. And I was able to really focus on the chest, get a good pump on the chest this morning, because I knew that's all I was working. So that helps in that sense. But tonight, it was a struggle to focus in on the back. I feel like I worked my back well tonight, but it was just a struggle to make sure I got that done as I should have. So we'll see how it goes. I may be too old to put in this much work in a day and expect to be able to recover adequately from it without just dragging through the day tomorrow. So we'll see how sleep goes tonight. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I'm just having trouble with it. I got up at like 7 and then went back to bed until like 9:30. So just trying to get it in there. It's just something kicks on in my mind about 4:30 a.m., which is when I normally get up to work out. So that's probably the reason. But then I went to bed a little later than I should have. I was watching a movie, and that 4.5 hours sleep just isn't going to cut it for me. Just on the principle of having energy and awareness through the day, but also in the recovery sense, because I know that's a huge area where your body recovers when you're sleeping. So I just have to, focus on that and try to get the best sleep I can. So I've tried the hot showers. I may go the other route and try to take a cold shower before I go to bed and see if that has an impact. I've done a lot of reading, and they say take a really hot shower because it causes your core body temperature to rise just a little bit, which then your body goes into a cooling effect, which when you go to bed, your body temperature does decrease a little bit, your core temperature, so that you can rest, and it kind of speeds up that process from what I've read. But doesn't seem to help me stay asleep through the night. I can get to sleep, but it doesn't seem to help me stay asleep all night long. So, might go the reverse route and just cool my body down externally with the cold shower and then go to bed. But typically the cold shower is the wake-up shower. So we'll see. Trying to make adjustments. Still taking my magnesium at night. Probably my main issue is two issues. One of them is screen time, just being on my phone or watching TV before I go to bed, like right before I go to bed, not kind of dialing down. And then just worrying about different things in life. Just that's what I seem to wake up thinking about. I don't know why the mind hangs on to them and wakes me up doing that. I've talked to other people who have the same issue. So one of the approaches there is that you just get a piece of paper or a journal and just write down right before you go to bed all your worries, and just say, I'm leaving them here, and then putting it aside. You can throw it away or keep it beside your bed, whatever. But just get them out of your head onto paper helps, is what I've heard. So maybe I'll try that tonight and just write down the things that I'm worried about and just try to get them out of the cycle of my mind. I can't do anything about them while I'm sleeping. I can't do anything about them right now. So it's just one of those things where maybe I can put it out and let it go away. So I think I will give that a shot tonight and see if that helps me just rest all night long. So anyways, that's what I'm working on, getting some more sleep. And then tomorrow I've really got to push hard and dial in on what I'm eating, just to make sure that I have adequate fuel to work out twice a day, especially if I'm going hard, and heavier weights, lower reps, just really fatigues the body overall. So may not be the best approach, but like I said, this is one big experiment that I'm trying, and I am the experiment. So I try it. If it doesn't work out, then I'll adjust and do something else. So the plan right now, like I said earlier, is biceps, triceps in the morning, shoulders tomorrow night, legs on Sunday, and then nothing on Christmas Day, and probably nothing the day after Christmas. Just kind of take 2 days to recover a little bit, and then get right back into the cycle. Once again, we'll be out of town, but there's a little gym in the town we'll be in that I can use. So that's what I'm working on. And it might be one of the last things I'm thinking about is kind of when I look in the mirror, like I don't see a lot of changes. Like I know my clothes are fitting differently, specifically t-shirts, and my pants are fitting differently, a little tighter, because I'm way up in calories. But I think I look in the mirror every day and I don't notice the differences. So I asked my wife the other day, do you see some changes? She said, definitely in your shoulders and your chest and arms, I can see a difference. Legs are probably still lagging behind, but we're going to try to catch up with them. So it's good to have some of that external feedback, like, yeah, you're looking different. Something's working that you're doing. So that was encouraging to me. I got frustrated one morning when I looked in the mirror, like, just looking really flat today, flat and fat, and I don't want to look that way. So, especially after a good workout and a good pump, and you have that pump going, and you look in the mirror like, man, this is how I want to be. And then it kind of goes away. And so, especially in the morning, you wake up and look in the mirror and it's like, whoa, I don't know if I'm making any progress. But she was able to confirm and encourage me and say, yeah, something's happening. Keep at it. Don't give up. So I'm keeping at it, not going to give up. Regardless, whether the mass comes quickly or slowly, it's something I'm going to continuously do throughout life from here on out, just to maintain muscle mass and bone structure and bone mass, just because it's proven. And I couldn't pull a study for you or anything, but I've read a bunch of research on it and a bunch of articles, and a lot of people talk about it. Like, having muscle mass helps you with longevity, but also in your older years, it helps you to have that muscle mass on you for balance, for strength, for just the normal life activities. Because at some point, some age that we reach, our muscle mass begins to decline just naturally. And so if you start from a lower muscle mass, and obviously you're losing some key elements there. So trying to put my muscle mass up as high as I can, so that when I do hit whatever age that is and I hit the decline, then I've got kind of more to take from. So hopefully that lasts longer, if all that makes sense. It's just kind of how I think about it, like having the most muscle mass I can to last into my later years. So, and I'm still young, I'm 45, but thinking about hitting 50 here in 5 years just weighs on you. It's like, man, 50, that's old. Which it probably not technically that old. Still a lot of life in front of me. It's just when I look back and think, man, 45 years have already gone by. Where'd they go? Maybe I have 45 left. Maybe I only have 35. Maybe I have 30. Who knows? You know, it just gets a bit depressing to think about it. So, you know, I want to set myself up for the highest level of success moving forward, because I don't know the end day. So anyways, that's just what I'm thinking about as I work through this. I'm going to go in, get some protein in me, drink one of my recovery shakes, and get a shower and get in bed. So I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you have a great Christmas. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll film one of the 2 workouts tomorrow and post it for you. And then this is day 31 in the bulk. So certainly, you know, consistency has been built in for me. And that's what I was looking for, just consistency in life. One of the things, you know, I just thought about this, one of the things in the weight room, like sometimes in life you feel like you don't have any control, like things just keep happening, like you didn't plan for it, you didn't know it was coming, you didn't expect it, but it happens and you just have to deal with it. But when you get in the weight room, you have a certain level of control. You know how much weight you're going to move, you know the workout you're going to do, you know how long you're going to do it. You know how you're feeling, you know what you can control, what you can push, what you can pull, all those things. You just have that kind of sense of control in the weight room, and I just enjoy that part of it. Mentally, it kind of helps me get a grasp on some things. And so that's another reason to be in the weight room, to be focusing on your health and your fitness, is just taking control of the things that you can control. So anyways, that was the last thought of the night. That's my motivational speech for the day. Add some mass for longevity and get in the weight room, get in control. So other than that, like I said, I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow, and have a good night.